everyone and welcome back to my channel. So I am doing this video really last minute, putting it together the night before that it's due. So excuse me if I sound a little bit unsure because I'm definitely unsure. But I've decided to participate in the Spooktacular Read-A-Thon. Like spectacular, but book in the middle of there, Spooktacular. It is hosted by Novel Thoughts. I will link her YouTube channel towards the end of this video. Will be right above, around here somewhere. I will link her original video to that. But this reading challenge is like a make your own path reading challenge, and then at the end of it there are actually teams. And so you start at the beginning, and then as you're going through your path you choose a book based off of the street signs in this picture. And so I'll try and put the picture right about here. So yeah, you try and follow the path to get yourself to the end of it to figure out which team you're on. So there are different reading challenges basically for everybody. Everybody has basically their own different reading challenge. So I'm going to start with mine so that this video is not too long and I can edit it and get it back up on the YouTubes before tomorrow, because it's still the 24th in Atlanta. But not for much longer. So the first one on the picture is read a book of your choice. I am picking Ruin and Rising by Leigh Bardugo. Just because I have read the first two in the series and I really just want to finish it out. This has not been my favorite series. It's just not one of my favorites, but I really want to finish it out because a lot of people have said that Six of Crows is a lot better. Like people who have basically said the same things that I have had about this series, that it's like it's okay but like it's not great. Who have said that Six of Crows is just a lot better. So I really just want to finish out the series because I have Six of Crows, and that'll be on my reading list for my vacation book haul. Next, following my path, my next stop is read a book in the past. So I picked some of these I'm pretty sure I'm cheating on. Like, it's not really historical fiction, but I basically was just like, okay, it's not in the 21st century, so that's the past, right? So I picked Dorothy Must Die. It is on my bookshelves. Oh, also, I've been on a book buying ban, so all of these books I've already had in my library, and I did not buy a single new book for this challenge. I just went through the books that I have not read yet to try and figure it out, which is another reason why I had to finagle this challenge to work for me. But I went with Dorothy Must Die. Also, you know, I mean, the title's kind of ominous, goes well with Halloween, I think. So, but this is like another paradoxical story to The Wizard of Oz, and I'm really excited to read it because I really like The Wizard of Oz. So I'm excited to read it. I liked reading Wizard of Oz and Wicked and all that kind of stuff. So I picked Dorothy Must Die by Danielle Page. Next, something with magic. Now I've got a lot of books with magic, so this one was pretty easy for me to pick one. So I picked possibly two books, just depending on what I wanted to do. So I picked Binti Home, which is the second book in the Binti novellas by Nnedi Okorafor. I picked Binti Home. This one definitely has some semblance of magic. It's also fantasy and sci-fi. It's also short, so I could read a book in one day, but I don't think I have read a book in one day on my path. But I do have read a book after sunset, which is easy to do. So I picked this one. It's short. But I also picked Spindlefire by Alexa Hillier. I forget why I picked this up. I mean, I know there's magic in it. Pretty sure I picked it up because I liked the cover. The cover is just kind of, it's pretty. I like the cover. But it has magic in it. So I picked this one up. And yeah. First book in a series, I went with Zodiac. once again, I picked this book up from the cover. I think I also saw it on Twitter, which made me want to pick it up. It is the first one of 3. I believe it is a trilogy. So yeah, it's the first book in the series. Once again, I bought this book a little bit ago. Finally decided to pick it up and read it for this challenge. And then my last one was a fantasy novel. You know, most of these are fantasy, so I just kind of tried to pick something that coupled them all together, and this does it for me. So yeah, these are the books I picked for the Spooktacular Readathon. It goes from October 25th through the 31st, so that's only a week. So I don't know how well I'm going to do in this readathon, but you know, it's always fun to try, and it's really the most fun is trying to pick books out for them to try and fit whatever the prompts are for the readathons. So that's like where a lot of the fun comes in for doing these things. But I did pick my books. I picked 5. They're kind of hefty other than Binti. I did read the first one, loved it and hated it, loved it and hated it. But I got this one signed by her, so it feels special. The rest of these I just happened to pick up one day at Barnes & Noble's, hence why you shouldn't walk into the bookstore. But that is going to be it for this Spooktacular Readathon. So that with this list, it makes me on Team Witch. The other thing about this challenge is that by completing challenges and doing Twitter things and Instagram things, you can make points for your team. And so it's kind of like a group thing, but an individual thing, kind of like a track meet, you know, or a swim meet. It's individual, but it's a group thing. So yeah, Team Witch, welcome to it. But now I think I am done. So once again, you can find me on the social medias. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel, like this video if you like this video. I will link Novel Thoughts' video now here. You will see it. I'll also link it down below. And follow me on all the social medias. This is going to be fun. This is going to be a lot of fun. But until next time, keep turning the pages.